Hey, so as a makeup artist, I get a lot of questions on what I do to my face to make it look how it does. So I'm going to take you through the steps on what I do daily to put on my makeup. And just for your information, I do have oily skin, so if you have oily skin, this tutorial will be great for you. I start off by moisturizing my face, and I use Clinique's Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. And when you have oily skin, you might think, oh, I don't want to moisturize my skin, it has enough moisture, but there is actually a difference between moisture and oil. Oily is a whole different thing than moisture. If you moisturize it, you'll get less oil. Just make sure you have an oil-free moisturizer, and this one is, and I love it. So I make sure my skin is very, very moisturized to avoid the oil. And after that, I'm going to take my Sheer Cover concealer, and it has two colors to where I can match my own. And it's not really my color, but I don't really care. So I'm just going to take this and cover the little spots I don't want showing. I'm going to take a little bit and apply it right here. Apply it right here, especially when I'm feeling a little extra tired. And then I'm just going to blend these in with my finger, because I've noticed with oily skin, I want everything condensed into your face. Like, I want condensed everything to my face, I want anything condensed into your face. Because when I noticed with oily skin, it sits on top a lot. So I want everything dense into my face. And after that, I'm going to take my foundation, and I use Revlon's Colorstay foundation, and I use the one for oily and combination skin. It's this one. And I just get my fingers and I apply it on my face. And I just kind of pat it in. I don't really rub as much as I pat. And this, I've noticed with your fingers, it looks way better. You might think, oh, I need a foundation brush, but I do not use a foundation brush because it leaves streaks and just makes everything cakey, and you can't really put it on evenly. So after I have that done, I'll blend it into my neck. Okay, and after that, I'm going to set my foundation with NP Set's foundation powder, and I believe I'm number 4. And I just like to give myself little bronze with it. That's why I go a little darker with the powder. And I take my Sonia Kashuk Duo Fiber brush, and I use this brush because it has very dense bristles and it packs it into my skin. And like I said, I want everything packed into my skin like no other. And so that's what I do. And I just bring it around town on my face. And I make sure I get my neck and blend it in. Make sure you get that, because there is nothing worse than having a different color face than your neck. That's ridiculous. Don't do it. Okay, and after that, I take my Sculpted Face from It Cosmetics. I got this at Trade Secret, and it has 4 contouring shades and 2 highlighters. I love this little guy. And they're all matte except for that one has a little shimmer. And I'm going to take that one right there, and I'm going to apply it for my temple and doing circular motions down. And I'm kind of following my jawline right here, if you've noticed, because I don't really have much of a squareness. I have much of a line. So I'm just doing a line. I'm going to apply it up here and get next to your hairline. And I always make sure I have some kind of contour or something on my cheeks, because if not, it just makes it look like I am wearing makeup, and it just looks kind of weird on my face. So I never leave the house without contouring. Okay, and then I take my little mini contouring brush, and I got this from Long's, and it's for your nose and things like that. And I kind of just contour my nose, and I make a straight line right here, and then I blend it out. And then I do the same on the other side. And then I'm going to make sure I get it right here. And that's where I want all the bad boy. I want all the color right there, because it's going to give it a nice squareness to it. And then after that, as you can see, like I said, the little whitenesses, I'm going to take the white one and I'm going to pack it right here, and it's going to make me look nice and awake. It's not going to look white or anything, it's just going to pop your eyes open. to make you look more awake when you're not. And then I'm taking the shiny kind of one, the shimmery one, and I'm going to apply it on my cheekbone and make sure I blend this out because it is a very potent. Okay, I'm going to take some more, apply that. As you can see, I look all awake even though I only got a couple hours of sleep, and so it's all good. And after that, I just take a little bit of the Clinique's Pore Minimizer and I put it in the lines of, if you see, I talk a lot with my eyebrows, so I just kind of pat that in there and it kind of just erases them a little bit and smooths them out, because or else my makeup just stays in there. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to take a little bit of mascara, and I'm just going to sweep this. I'm using NP Set's Runway Black. I love this mascara. I use it on every person that I do. And I'm just going to put this on. And you might be thinking, oh, a guy wearing mascara. Well, I don't really like making it look like I'm wearing mascara on the daily because, I mean, there's no problem with guys wearing mascara, but I just like a more natural look for me. I want people to think, oh, he's not wearing makeup, he has great skin. So I just get this little thing and I brush it downwards to where it kind of takes off a little bit of the mascara, but it keeps it nice and matte black. And then I take my Brandon little angled brush. You can take any kind of brush, and I get just a regular brown matte eyeshadow or brow anything for your brows, and I just darken my eyebrows and give them a little bit more of a shape. I have a scar right there, so I kind of try to cover it up a little more. And you'll see that it just gives my eyebrows a nice shape. And this one's kind of more square, so I just kind of put an imaginary square right there. Okay. And then after that, I just put some eyebrow gel. I got this from the Body Shop. And I brush up. And this will keep them in place all day long. And then that is actually it. So this is what you see all the time. This is my face, and that's how I get it to look like it does every day. And I hope this was very helpful to you. Bye.